Jessica Cologne here, and I survived the duck flower detox. So I just want to share a little bit about my experience and give some raw perspective of to what it was like eating the duck flower. If you don't know, the duck flower is said to have some very strong properties to release, loosen and release mucus that's in the body. And the way that happens is through vomiting and through bowel movements for an extended period of time, like 4 to 8 hours. So I'm just gonna give a little story of mine. I ate it yesterday, so today is the day after, and I feel a lot better, even a lot better than this morning. The way that I got my duck was in a dehydrated, like dry form, and so I had to place it in spring water for about an hour for it to liven back up, and then I just ate it and drank coconut water with it. The taste was like a dried mushroom. It was very earthy taste, but just like a dried mushroom. Now, prior to eating it, it's said to have a light breakfast, and then 1 hour later eat the duck. My day started really late, so I did have some fruit and crackers, some hummus, and a little bit of walnuts. I didn't eat the duck probably for like 3 hours after, so I did take a little bit longer than what was suggested. So I ate the duck about a little after 4 yesterday, and at first I didn't really feel anything for the first hour, so I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. And then I woke up about 6 o'clock, a little bit after 6 o'clock, and I was feeling it. My stomach was a little nauseous, and that grew stronger and stronger, even to like a little bit of minimal, like sharp pains. And then my mouth started to salivate, which I knew that the party was about to get started. Now, I do not like to vomit. I never have, even as a child. It's like I can't breathe and I feel like I'm dying. But because I was anxious and I wanted to do this detox, I mentally prepared myself for it. My diet was relatively healthy. It's about 70-30 alkaline. However, I still wanted to get like an extra cleanse of getting that mucus out of my body. And I was curious. I've never done it before. So a little bit after 6 o'clock, I started feeling that way. And this is where the raw part is at. At first it was just vomiting. For like the first 2 hours, it was just vomiting. And the first probably like 3, of course, the first one was the most mucusy and was the most solid. But the first 3 were probably the heaviest. And then after that, I had to continue to drink water because my stomach was relatively empty. However, it's cleaning out the insides of the intestines and the stomach. So it's pulling from what is there, the mucus, so it needs something to come out and help. So I had to continue to drink water. It was said to drink coconut water for the electrolytes. However, the best thing that was for me that tasted and went down okay was sipping on water. And through that 2-hour process, actually my entire 6-hour process, it was very cyclical. Like I would feel nauseous and get stomach cramps, and then I would release, and then afterwards I'd feel okay. And then within 15 minutes I'd get that nauseous feeling again. Not too many sharp pains, but I would get them every now and then. It was more so just a nauseous feeling, like really lethargic. And then right before the vomit wanted to come up, then the salivating of the mouth. So yeah, I definitely had to keep drinking water to help keep the process going. So that was about the first 2.5 hours. And then after that, I had about 2.5 hours of where my bowel movements, which were very liquid and easy. They were not difficult. There was no struggle at all with either one really. So that was a plus. So I had about 2.5 hours of the combination of vomiting and bowel movements, and then the last like hour it subsided so much more, and the last couple of times was just bowel movements and the vomiting had completely stopped. So this was about 12 a.m. 1 p.m. and I was actually hungry afterwards, but I just drank water, a lot of water, and slowly. And I did gargle with salt water because my throat was sore. Probably like the last 2 hours, it started to become sore. And I found that gargling with that salt water helped so much, and I even did some sipping of it as well to ease that pain. So once I got done and I didn't have any bowel movements or vomiting for like an hour or two, I did eat, I had an all-natural strawberry popsicle that I sucked on really slowly and ate a little bit of fruit. And then this morning I had some more fruit and another popsicle and plenty of water. I gargled again with the salt water because my throat was a little bit sore this morning. And no other pains or ailments though. Even my stomach didn't even have any cramps or any pains. And so I ate fruit. And then I had an acai bowl at about 1 o'clock that I made, and that was delicious. And then I did buy some all-natural cough drops to soothe my throat, again, because it's just a little sore. And I've just been sure to drink a lot of water. I'm about to eat, it's not quite 5 o'clock yet, so it's been about 24 hours. However, I do have some yummy vegetables in the oven that I'm gonna eat because, like I said, right after I was hungry. And that was the experience. I did want to record myself during the process and how I was feeling, but I was not feeling it. Now I see why people don't record themselves. It was just very like lethargic and kind of like nauseous, and just sit on the couch and kind of barely watch TV even. I did go outside a little bit to get some fresh air last night during the process, so that was nice. Even I didn't even want reflexology done on my feet. I didn't want my feet rubbed, which I always want a foot rub, but I didn't want any more stimulation or back flushing or anything going on. I just kind of wanted to be real chill and let the process do its thing. So that was my duck flower experience. Would I do it again? Maybe. It wouldn't be for a while, but I probably would do it again, even though last night in the process I'm like, why did you eat that thing? But I feel fine today. I feel good, and I am ready to continue on my healthy eating journey. So that's about the duck, and if you have any questions or anything, just let me know. All right, be well. Shalom.